Greetings. I am on the AT in New Jersey and wanted to make a little video about a medical condition that I didn't even realize I was struggling with. When I think I've told you guys that I volunteered back 10 years ago with Mercy Ships for like a year doing missions, surgery off the coast of different African nations. And the first time I went to the ship is when I found out that I was super anemic, and when I returned after that trip, well, first of all, I started taking iron, and that resolved the anemia. But when I returned from that, when I got back to the US, not that year, but in 2013, and I was still tired, and I chalked it up to depression mostly. And I went to a primary care physician at that time who told me that my thyroid was not working and didn't do the best job explaining to me hypothyroidism. Just said, oh, your thyroid is functioning on the low side of normal. Here, take this medicine. And so I started taking it, but within a month, the combination of that medicine with other things led me to stop taking it, because it was, I don't know if it was that or the combination of that with other things that created like this whole major issue with anxiety and panic attacks. It could have been from that, it could have been from legitimate anxiety and panic attacks, but basically there were one too many new medications, and I ended up in the emergency room, and that was just not acceptable to me. So I stopped taking all the things, except for what I had always been taking, which is blood pressure medicine and vitamins and aspirin. So fast forward, every time I have had blood drawn since then, my thyroid function is not good. But nobody brought it up. Nobody told me what it meant. Nobody explained it to me. And yes, I am a nurse, but I don't spend all my life Googling and researching health issues because that just makes you crazy. And yeah, so, but this past year, so you know, I'm always tired, but like, you're so used to being tired that you just figure it's okay. Like, it's not unusual. And this year, though, I finally started questioning the ability of my thyroid to do its job when, for like a whole year, I have had the worst dry skin I have ever experienced in all of my life. Like, to the point where it's like I have dandruff on my body, like full body dandruff. And this, even with lotion, even with exfoliating my skin weekly. So my new family doctor here in Pennsylvania did all the blood work again, and this time she told me, yeah, your thyroid is definitely not working anymore. And I started taking the medication again that they tried to get me to take 10 years ago. And with the exception of one small glitch in the first 24 hours where I felt like I just didn't feel right, she also prescribed cholesterol medicine because my cholesterol's been high. I have been taking this medicine now without any issues. And had a follow-up blood draw, and my thyroid levels have finally been brought into the normal range. All that to say, I have done 2 back-to-back 10-mile hikes with my fully loaded backpack that weighs 26 to 27 pounds. And I feel great. I'm not exhausted. I'm not feeling drained. I haven't hit any of the walls that I've hit in the past when I've gone backpacking. And my pack is like heavier, I think, than it's been in a couple of years. And my mind is just blown because it really makes me wonder how much better I'm gonna be able to hike and backpack going forward. Anyway, just wanted to talk about it because, you know, being an older person out on the trail, these are things that concern a lot of the older population, and I thought I would share my experience with you. I hope it was helpful, and if you have health concerns of your own, you know, I would always recommend make an appointment with your primary care doctor and do the head-to-toe physical thing and get yourself squared away, because I feel like I just can't get over how much better these 2 hikes have felt than the previous hikes, even that I did back in the fall. It's crazy, you guys. Right, okay. Thanks for watching. See you next time.